Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I want to help you ascend on your healing journey. I read intuitively. I'm an intuitive empath, so sometimes when the energies are coming in for me, I'm going to share that with you. And I can also connect better into your energy if you engage a little with the page. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, and please comment, because the more that energy comes in, the more I can connect with you, and the readings will become more accurate to you. Okay, let's get started. I want to start off with a soul coaching card. I'm going to get myself more comfortable here, just to give us a little base for the reading, what your soul is calling for, Pisces. And it is delight. I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. Very pretty card here. Did come up for another sign. I think it came up for Virgo, actually. So if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to go and check that out. So delight in your life. You know, this is about taking what's ordinary and having joy, have it bring you some joy. Have it bring you something that makes you feel good. It's also, these two birds here could be about a love connection. So I'm just going to do the reading, and you know, we'll see how this goes. Let me pull some cards on it. I do a 3-card spread, past, present, and future energies for late October. So it's October 15th through the 31st. I have shuffled the deck beforehand. So let's just see what we get. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands, we have the High Priestess, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Going into your current energies is the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Swords in the middle of the reading, and the Queen of Swords. Then we have the World card, completion ending, the Hangman, and the Strength card. It's 4 major arcanas here. Under the deck is the Page of Swords. All right, so it looks like there's some kind of communication thing going on here. Just in your beginning of October, looks like you had to stand your ground for a couple things. Maybe some changes were coming in, and it just wasn't going exactly how you needed it to be. You were using your intuition. You kind of went, you got in touch with people around you who, it looks like there's a lot of communication going on here. So it looks like you've been trying to communicate what you need to do. And then, because going into these current energies, you're trying to make decisions about it now. But, in the middle of the deck, it's like you just like walking away from, or going away from things that just, you don't need to be around anymore. And this could also be your thoughts. This could also be like your words, or not listening to people who are trying to kind of like downgrade you or not put you at your highest level. There's a lot of people in this, and just getting that there's a lot of people involved in this, and there's a communication breakdown somewhere. But then, coming to our current energies, you get this Queen of Swords here. So as you're getting clear in your thoughts, you're getting better clarity back. I think there was a breakdown in communication with somebody. This is what is coming through for me. That there was just a breakdown in communication, maybe with just one person or with a lot of people. It could have been a lot, in a love connection, although that is not really showing up here as a reading, but it could be. And because I keep seeing the 2 birds here. I keep seeing these 2 birds, and it's like 2 doves. They're harmonious together. So this is bringing things together, because it seemed like there was just something here. There was a communication breakdown at some point. And now you're trying to just bring it back in together, and walk away from the things that are just not, like the thoughts or the people or whatever this is that just isn't in sync with you right now. Something's just disjointed. And it's like uprooting you. Like I'm feeling this in my feet. Like the grounding isn't there. Like you're trying to do something and it's not, you're not grounded in because other people are uprooting you. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to lower the camera just a bit so you can see the rest of the cards. So yeah, but then coming into the end of October, you do have this World card come in with the Hangman and Strength. So this is about kind of a new, maybe a new way of thinking, a new enlightenment. But it's just going to take a little bit of inner strength for you to get to where you need to be. A little bit of thought. But it is a new cycle starting. Maybe a new manifestation starting. Maybe the way you were manifesting something was not being communicated clearly to the universe. That just walked in my brain. Yeah, that's a bit of a download. Whatever, because we have this here. And we have this here. And then we have this. So whatever you were trying to manifest or communicate to the universe of what you wanted was scattered. The communication wasn't clear. It was just something kind of like, maybe, you know, this is like that hyperactive brain where you have 4,000 thoughts at the same time and there's no clarity in it. And this Page of Swords is about newness and clarity. It's about a new energy in your thoughts, a new energy in your words. Like this is always around communication. So it looks like you may have to work a lot on your communication. To do that, you have to ground yourself and work a lot of second chakra here. And I don't know if you can notice it, but there is a lot of blue showing up in this too. So there's a lot of communication going on here. It's like you're in your intuition going, I know what I want and I know the messages, but, and then you kind of go into this whole overthinking process with it. And it's not, and everybody around you is confused, but it's confusing to the universe. It's confusing to the universe. So if you're trying to manifest something, it's getting skewed because it's like it's not, the clear message is not coming through of what you want. All right, let's clarify this. Yeah, you can get to it because then we have like the High Priestess. You know, we have above the Six of Swords, the High Priestess, below the Six of Swords, the Hangman. So two major arcanas in like coming through the center of the reading about using your intuition and letting all these confusing thoughts go and sit down and become enlightened by this. Bring some kind of like, you need to take the time to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hermit comes up too. This card is very interesting, the Hangman. It was based on Odin, who is, you know, like a Nordic god, a Viking god. And Odin hung upside down by the Tree of Knowledge to get enlightenment, so that he died hanging upside down trying to get this knowledge. But this is what he was trying to lead other people and help other people. And so that's where the Hangman comes from. Odin's quest to find knowledge and enlightenment and to help others. So, you know, that's probably where you're going here too. And just being in this, it's funny because I'm looking more at this reading from this point of view than from that, like I usually go that way. But let's clarify this. Okay, so on the Five of Wands, you have the Princess of Coins, the Three of Coins, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right, so you're bringing in this new energy, coming out of going into mid-October, it's like these Three of Coins repeats. You have repeat energy here. So bringing the community together, you're kind of getting into your highest power. People are kind of noticing what you're doing. So you got to hang in there. Take your wand and run with it, because if that's probably what you're doing right now, I think this other underlying energy of the lack of communication may have just cleared for you recently. It may have just cleared for you recently, because you're coming into current energies holding this wand, you know, with this Nine of Wands, with the obstacles behind you. So that could be the thought processes. That could be all of it being behind you, and you just bringing forth what you're focusing on now. So yeah, very interesting, because then the 7 comes into, again, get the focus. What do you want to actually be happening? 5 of Cups, so the change coming in, but it's good change. And the Moon, and here you are, Pisces. This is your card. Again, sitting right in the middle of the reading. Your energy comes in. Again, a lot of blue here. Remember what I said about communication. You still probably have to open up that chakra. But the Moon card being here is representing your energy in a big way. And it's sitting on top of this Six of Swords, where I said, it's just going away from either the people or the thought patterns that you were having. And, you know, even though the Moon represents a little bit more mystery in this reading and where it's coming in, this is just you. This is just your energy. So it's actually in a very, very strong placement for you. And then, oh, there you go. Then the Chariot comes in. Here you go. Like the Chariot comes in, moves you forward, grounds you. So, you know, you're coming into these really great energies as you're coming out of this week and going into next week. You're really going to feel some good energies happening here. Awesome. Again, a lot of major arcanas here. I've been noticing that in a lot of the readings. A lot of major arcanas are coming up. So the energies are very strong for change right now. Very strong for positive change right now. Okay, let's go to the end here. Knight of Coins, again, another blue card, another throat chakra card. But Knight of Coins, moving these practicalities of your life forward, these things that you want, these things that you're contemplating. Two of Coins, making that decision, being creative. Two of Coins is like moving out of the darkness and coming into the light now. So, and then you have the Five of Swords. So it's funny, the readings have been coming out, like as we're going maybe into the first week of November, there's going to be changes happening in this energy. So this is really, really the time to move on anything that you need to be working on right now. And for you, Pisces, I would say you got to start working that fifth chakra to really, because the Five of Swords can represent the fifth chakra, your communication. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So you really, really, I'm going to expand that a little bit for you. Just give it a little bit of energy, because whatever it is you're trying to communicate, you're confusing everybody, and you're confusing the people around you that need to be clear on it, and you're confusing the universe on what you want now. So really get that clarity going around it. There's a movement here. There's plenty of movement. There's plenty of ways for you to come forward in this energy. Just keep working on your communication skills right now. Look at that. And another blue card, the Five of Wands, comes up in the middle of the deck. And the Five of Wands could be more about training or learning a new way. And I think this is what came up here too. Yeah, you have the Five of Wands repeated. You have a lot of fives here. You have a lot of major arcanas here. You have a lot of blue here. So change the way you're communicating and use this energy. And that the fact that the energy that came through says delight, I delight everything in my world and divine joy fills me. So, you know, spirit and your own spirit is calling for you to like, don't fret over this. Do this in a way that's joyful to you. Just be like throat chakra is fun. You can sing. You can like, you know, turn the music on in the car and sing really loud. That opens up your throat chakra. You can do just little voice things. You can do, you know, humming. You can do so, you know, there's a lot of like little things you could do here to open up your throat chakra. Frequencies, you know, just get on it and get clear in what you want to say. And that's where the Hangman comes in. Get clear on what you want to say and it'll bring you out into the light again. There it is, like her ship is coming in. She's been waiting. She's been in the darkness. She was at stormy seas and now her ship is coming in because she contemplated it. She thought about what she needed to do and to say, and now it's coming to fruition. Okay, I'm going to pull some Gaia cards on this just for a little extra guidance, see where it goes. Hi. All right, guys. Let's see what Gaia has to give you. Peace. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. There it is. Dissolving those thoughts. And this is why your delight card coming in. And look at like all the yellow in this. This is about, you know, really being in your true self. It almost looks like the sun card, you know. The peace card and the sun card are very similar to each other. But these two cards, the colors are there. And, you know, this is about get rid of overwhelming thoughts. Get rid of thoughts that are toxic. Get rid of thoughts that are confusing you and so that you're being misunderstood by others. And that's the most important part here. Healing, reconnection with your true nature. So yes, and it could be, I mean, if your thoughts are becoming overwhelming, it usually means that you're not trusting yourself. So this is about like, you know, underlying here is yellow, is you know, your third chakra here. And I know I'm always talking about third chakra, but we're so in that energy right now to actually work on yourself, your I am presence. That's what this is all calling for. This is what spirit is calling for right now. You know, all the higher guidance that's coming in, it keeps telling us to do this right now because it's going to be us as individuals who leads us into better energy later, who you know, we have to do, this is our part as an individual to help the whole right now. So this is like really saying like, heal this stuff, because if you don't, it's gonna like keep coming up and keep coming up. That these are where patterns occur, and you might still be seeing the patterns now. Like, have some fun with this, bring this together, have peace with it. And now I'm looking at the birds. Doves are birds of peace. You know, so this is all here in this underlying kind of energy around this. But there is no better time than now, because the energy is definitely going to switch out a little bit come the beginning of November. It's now. It's now. It's this week. Do it today. Start. You know, and hopefully you can get yourself past some of it, because I think this was like maybe a hard energy for you to be in. I'm kind of feeling for my Pisces a little bit here because, you know, it was probably a hard energy to be in. When people are not understanding you and you can't get the clarity that you want, it's very frustrating. So I think this is about spirit saying, look, you can resolve this right now. You can get out of these thoughts. You can get your peace back. But you have to work on this a little bit. So, yeah, take this time. Do a little meditation. Do a little throat exercises. Have fun with it. Delight in it, Pisces. Take care.